rehab circuit here. Let's start off with some JM presses. So working the tendons here in your elbows, you really want to feel those work. Try to relax your muscles at the bottom. Feel your tendons stretch. It's probably number one pick for elbow pain and recovery. And then we're going to do an external rotation. And you notice my wrist, I'll actually do a little reverse wrist curl, which was the number one thing recommended by my doctor for my elbow. So this is going to be for your shoulder rotator cuff and also your elbow. And then I'll do a little internal rotation again for your shoulder and your elbow. I will do a little wrist flexion. I'll flex my abs a little bit. Do this for rehab for your shoulder and your elbow. So then I'll do some rising, super lightweight, get some blood flow in for your elbows. Maybe even hit your shoulders a little bit, hit your risers, warming everything up, super lightweight, just trying to get some blood in there, all for rehab. And then, of course, we're going to do some supination here. So supination for recovery. So, again, lightweight, pumping up the biceps a little bit, good for your elbows, good for your shoulders, good for all your forearm muscles. Then, of course, don't forget your pronation. So, again, lightweight, just going for some high volume. I'll do these back to back to back. Never to failure, just trying to load some glycogen, just going for the pump, going for healing purposes only. So never to failure. And then right here, I'm going to practice a little pulling, not super heavy, but enough tension so I feel it. So more of an isometric. I am going to do a little pronation sometimes not. And really just kind of working the body movement, trying to get some blood flow in there. And then I'll go for a pressing after the pulling. And again, just kind of getting some movement, not going to failure, just trying to get some blood in there, all for recovery purposes. Never to failure, always pretty easy, just trying to stimulate some blood flow. I love these guys for my elbow pain too. So basically, I'm trying to bounce the weight off my tendons and ligaments and just, super light, going for high volume, feeling those tendons work. And then I'll throw in some reverse wrist curls, isolation, a little bit of biceps here. This was my number one, again, recommended by my doctor that I trained just for my elbow health. So I'll throw this in at the end and then repeat the circuit.